Hello, Aquarius. This is a little bit of a forecast for you for December 2024. I'm just hearing like the air that you're an air sign, obviously. The air that you are, I hear it whooshing. Ace of Swords. That's an air sign. That's thoughts. That's, it's like, yes. That's definitely a yes card too. Like you're on the right track. But also, like, your thoughts are really powerful right now. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing this whooshing, this air, and thoughts are air. So be mindful of the thoughts that you are putting out there. They're very powerful this month, okay? So your ability to manifest this month is going to be like off the charts. Just, it's almost like be careful of what you wish for, or be mindful of the thoughts that you're putting out there. Be intentional about the thoughts that you're putting out there. And also be really witnessing the situations around you, because they're mirroring the thoughts that you're putting out there that you don't realize you're putting out there. Okay, so someone might say something to you and it's a reflection of a thought that you didn't realize that you had, something subconscious. Okay, so your thoughts are a big deal. Also, like, I'm seeing this as like the yes card and like positive thoughts. I saw something the other day that said, what's more important, positive thoughts or less negative thoughts? Because it's not the same thing. And they did like a poll on people who, like, what would your choice be? Or what is your perception? Or what is your opinion? More positive thoughts or less negative thoughts. And across the board, the most potent answer was less negative thoughts. And this expert, whoever it was, I think it was on Lewis House's podcast. This expert was talking about the importance of like dimming that inner voice that repeats all of these negative things. So your subconscious thoughts, your limiting beliefs are dictating stuff around your life right now. And in this coming month, I feel like you have a real opportunity to witness those things, those thoughts. What are you thinking that's creating your life? Because you have the opportunity to take back your power in certain ways. And know that, oh, I created that with a negative thought. Yeah, look at that. So what I'm hearing right now is I would rather have this than nothing at all. I would rather have this situation than be alone. Or I would rather have this connection or this. It's better than nothing at all. Right? That's what I hear. But it is this empty cup. It's blinding you just a little bit to what is available to you. Okay, so you see how that cup is in the background? So when I hear or see the energy of subconscious thoughts, I see it like in the back of my head here, right? Like you can't see my hand. What is it that's back there? We don't know. It's hidden. Conscious thoughts are here. They're like in the front. I don't know if it's the frontal cortex or like that's where they're stored or whatever. But that's what I just heard was cortex, frontal cortex. Those subconscious thoughts are back here. Now, there are really beautiful subconscious thoughts that you don't necessarily allow yourself to think. So this situation out here that has presented itself is a manifestation of like something that you were asking for that you maybe didn't even realize that you were asking for. There is someone who is there reflecting to you something about you that's amazing that you just don't even realize is amazing, or you're not allowing yourself to think about yourself. You have to get that validation from other people or something like that. But you secretly think this about yourself. You think something amazing about yourself. But it's like secretly. You don't even realize that that's what you think of yourself. This is like just reminding me too about like at work the other day, like I have this rule with students in my car that we don't apologize for like our shortcomings, or like they're apologizing for not having known how to do something. I'm like, I'm your teacher. I'm here to teach you that. Like, don't apologize for like doing it wrong or something like that. It's like, if you apologize for yourself in that way, I'm going to bust you and make you say 3 things that you love about yourself. And sometimes it's really hard for them to come up with 3 things that they love about themselves. And she was having a really hard time. And I said, okay, say 3 things that you like about me. She like rattled them off right away. And I was like, I am just your mirror. Those things that you notice in me are things about you that are really beautiful too, that you just have a hard time seeing, that you don't allow yourself to think about yourself. Essentially, that's what this is. There are these subconscious thoughts that are not just limiting beliefs, but they are limiting you because you don't allow yourself to believe these things about yourself. The negative thoughts overtake those positive things, or those really aligned things about you. Less negative thoughts, less I'm not good enough, are going to free up space for those like really powerful thoughts, freeing thoughts, not just positive, but freeing, empowering, true, light, true things about you. So less negative thoughts, less focusing on the negative. Is going to free up space for really beautiful, aligned thoughts about yourself. Really aligned. So this energy of focusing on, it's easier to hear the negative things. Like if I said, name 3 things that you hate about yourself, she'd probably be able to name them just like that. It's a lot easier. Reprogramming, understanding how you can reprogram your brain this month is going to be like really important. Look into the reticulating. Now I can't think of the word. Reticulating, RAC. No, RAS. Reticulating activating system. Reticulator activating system. Something, I don't know why I can't think of the word right now, but look up RAS and what that is in your mind. You can tell your mind what to focus on. And there's something that you tell your mind to focus on that is going to halt progress. Like if you want to buy a new car and you decide that you want to buy a red Honda Civic, you're going to see red Honda Civics all over the place because you now have something that you're interested in and you've told your brain, this is what I'm interested in. And so your brain will give you every opportunity that it can to focus on that. What are you telling your mind to focus on? Subconsciously, you're telling your mind to focus on all of the negative things about people in the world around you because there is this thing that is protecting you to notice danger, to protect you from danger, perceived danger. And so your mind is programmed to locate danger around every corner. Locate the things that make you feel uncomfortable so that you can avoid that. But I think that focusing on those things, whether you realize it or not, is stopping you from moving forward. Someone also sent me the other day it was a fortune cookie that he had at his meal that said, foster relationships that can endure. It's like putting your energy into, and I mean, if any card in the deck were about sustainable, enduring energy, it's the Knight of Pentacles. It's slow, it's steady, it's measured, it's methodical, it's logical, it's linear, it is sustainable in combination with other energies too, I think. But something enduring. The energy of the Knight of Pentacles is enduring. It is slow moving though. There's something here about it being in reverse. Focusing on it's like the fear of loss. The fear of loss. It could be that this month, like the energy of the holidays makes you, like you see happy families on commercials and stuff like that, and it doesn't make you feel positive energy. It makes you feel negative energy and loss and lack. This month it stirs up the energy of loss. And for some people, the holidays does that because they don't have family to celebrate with, or there's a wound in you that a loss, the energy of loss, that stops you from, oh wow, there's this subconscious energy that stops you from putting your energy into relationships that could endure because of this fear of like putting yourself all in, really making yourself like inviting an intimate space, dipping into an intimate space, and then losing it. Loving so deeply that the loss, there's this feeling of loss this month that you're meant to look at and examine so that you can see where you block yourself from enduring connections and relationships. I was like, a lot of times I try to look at this from different scenarios, like it's a romantic relationship or is it a job? Because it could be both. Is it friendships? It does feel like, it feels like this is in a specific area of your life. So you could also look at where Aquarius falls in your chart. We look at sun, moon, rising, or Venus, like if you resonate with it in that aspect of your chart, but also look at where Aquarius falls, what house it's in. So it could be that area of life is what you fear losing most, or where this affects your life, where it possibly doesn't affect other areas of your life. Because in my mind, I'm asking, is this a relationship or is this a job or what? Like, and I was thinking, it doesn't affect your job. It doesn't affect your way of operating. Like it could be that you are in a long-standing, like you have a great relationship with your job and you're in a long-standing, like you've been in your job for a very long time, or something like that. Or you've been in a relationship for a very, very long time. It only affects one area, not multiple areas. You've been in your relationship for a very, very long time, but you have had multiple jobs and you can never commit to a specific thing, or you always have this fear of being fired because you have this trauma from the past or something like that. It is in one area. Right now, I'm focused on relationship. It is about enduring. That word is interesting to me. A relationship that lasts. Is the measure of success in a relationship the fact that it lasts? I don't think so. I've never thought so. But in this situation, you are supposed to have a relationship that will endure, that will last, that will go the distance, that will go a significant distance. This is like a life partner. There is a life partner that's here for you. See that in the background? That mirrors, like, man, really, just like really beautiful aspects of you that will bring out really beautiful aspects of you and a confidence in you that you never knew that you had, but you're blocking it by focusing on the wrong things. Pay attention to reticulator activating system. That's what it was. It just like came in. Your thoughts. there is a little bit of healing here. There's real disappointment in the fact that things didn't last in the past. There is a reason for that. There is a reason for that. Definitely wasn't meant to. Which is funny because my ex-husband just texted and said, that's fine. It was meant to serve a purpose, whatever that old relationship was. I feel like you're hung up on an old relationship just a little bit. Okay? So, Aquarius. Page of Cups. Let me get another one here. Need more information with the Page of Cups. Does feel like a message. A message of love. Does feel like the Page of Cups is someone younger, or he's a younger energy, so it could be like you get a message from someone literally is younger than you. That it wasn't time yet. I feel like there is something here. There is a message. I feel like there's a message from this energy up here. A new opportunity, a new love. Like if you think about the Ace of Cups is a new love, a new opportunity for love. There's a message here from someone, a new person in your life. A new person either coming in or a new person that is presenting themselves, either has or will. There's a message from them. The Page of Cups is a younger energy. So it could be someone from the past also. It could be literally like age, someone is younger than you. So this person, a message from this person that is younger than you, or the message is that this person is younger than you. This is like trying to give you clues that you can follow. Which is funny because my ex-husband was younger than me. Just barely, but he was younger than me. This feels like a whole different energy just come in. This. So if this is an aspect of you, something that you notice about other people, if you notice youth about other people, and you're kind of like, I really love a youthful energy, youthful appearance, youthful, something younger. It's almost like I wish I was younger. I wish I looked, I was telling my mom this the other day, I wish I looked how I did last year or something like that. It's almost like there is this young aspect of you. There is that in you that you just aren't noticing. You're not noticing how your energy is younger. Your face, your body, your age number may not be like that, younger energy, but you have a younger energy about you that you don't even notice, that you don't notice is valuable. 111 on my clock. So what you notice in other people is something inside of you too. And it's really important that you notice where that is. And it was from, like, my mom was, and her friend were talking about how, I don't know, they said something about the clothes that I was wearing and the sweater or something like that, and the jeans that I was wearing, she was like, you look really good. And I was just like, oh man, I mean, compared to how I looked last year, that empty cup right there. What I'm focused on is how I used to look and the shape that I used to be in. And I'm getting this feedback from older people who like wish that they had this more youthful appearance and things like that. And they were telling me how great they thought I looked. And I couldn't accept that. I couldn't accept that. I'm looking back at, the year younger me, wishing that I still had that body or I still looked like that. And they're like, I mean, look at you now, though. There's a message from this person that I just heard they feel young around you. You make them feel young, and sometimes that creates an old pattern of like the old way of doing things or what you've always known. So don't fall back into that again. Allow it to be a new kind of youthful energy. Like, I don't want to feel youthful because how I was when I was young, like that whole pattern. I don't know. It's a more balanced. This person has a message for you about what reciprocity really looks like. Mirroring. They mirror so much more of you and the youthful you. It's way more balanced than what you've known. You don't understand balance, though. You don't understand balance. You don't, because what you have always known is imbalance. One person always giving more than the other person. It's like unrequited love or something like that. Always having to give more than the other person gave in order for it to feel sustainable. But it's not, that's not aligned for you. It's not. That's not reciprocity. And what you're looking for secretly is reciprocity. There's a message from another person and it could just be in their energy. They're just like transmitting this to you. What balance really should be. Now, it is a very youthful energy, but it feels more mature to me. Feels like you're not ready for a mature love just yet. You're not ready for a mature love. There's like more of an immature, you're used to an immature love, but that is not what goes the distance. They're sending a message to you that what you're looking at isn't it's the old way. It's immature. Okay, Aquarius. Got the moon card. There's something there that you can't see. What is it that you can't see? There's something that needs to be revealed. There's like a secret there that needs to be revealed. A part of you that needs to be revealed. It's like time for you to say, I deserve this. I deserve what it is that I want. You don't know exactly, you don't know everything, okay? You don't know everything that's happening behind the scenes. I feel like, okay, so this is also to do with the next full moon coming up. So I feel like a lot of this, this person, this situation, this like presentation of like a more balanced experience, is going to present itself by the next full moon, by the full moon this month, which is on the 15th. Okay, so not long, couple weeks. Within those couple weeks, like really pay attention to what it is that you're paying attention to. Your thoughts are very important. So consciously focus on less negative thoughts. Less negative thoughts. Stop trying to think positive, think positive, think positive, think positive. Because there's this thing inside of you that doesn't secretly believe those things anyway. Less negative thoughts. Some of those negative thoughts you don't realize you're thinking, but you are. So it's like the things that you love about yourself. It's like those are positive thoughts. Let's focus on these subconscious negative thoughts. Let's focus on the subconscious empowering thoughts that you don't realize are there. That voice in your head that says, you're doing it wrong, you're a failure, you're in danger, you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose. I feel like this like teasing, kind of bullying energy. There are a lot of thoughts that you have swirling around in your head that are not yours, that are not true to you. Other people have said these things about you or to you, and that had to do with their own judgment. That had to do with, you're saying, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, I need you to be this, you're a terrible person, you're a terrible mom, you do this, you do that. That's based off of their own insecurities. There were so many of those things that you accepted as your own, these negative thoughts that you accepted as your truth because someone important to you said those to you or about you. They said bad things about you or to you, and you accepted them as your truth. There is something inside of you that just is like, I know I deserve better than that. I am better than that. Then there's also this thought that focuses on the pain of, like, the shock of that. But I thought you believed this about me. When really you believe that it has nothing to do with you at all. But you took it on as your own. There are these thoughts that you're focusing on that you took on as your own that are not true to you. You got to look at those. What are those? Someone else's judgment is only your truth if you accept their judgment. There are things that you accepted as your truth that were not yours. That's really what's most important to focus on. So, like, let's detach the emotion from these things that you're focusing on and look at the, like, what is that statement? You're immature. You're immature. That's based off of that person's perception and that person's judgment, and yet you accepted it for yourself, and you stopped allowing this youthful expression of yourself because of this belief that makes you immature, or you judge that youthful side of yourself, and you almost hold yourself back, or you judge yourself for that thing, and it's not yours. You're missing the beauty of that youth in you because someone else said you're immature. Okay? There's something there that someone else said to you that you accepted as your truth. This is the truth card. That you accepted as your truth. That was their judgment. That is not your truth. It's time for you to find your truth in this month. And I think that it will become clear by the full moon. Okay? If you need help with that, Aquarius, I'm checking you off my list. That was it. That was like, okay, nailed it. You accepted someone else's truth as your own. It doesn't apply to you. It feels real uncomfortable, but it's like all you can focus on. You're whether you realize it or not, you're secretly focusing on that thing, that judgment. And you're missing this opportunity for something that is fresh and new and young feeling and way more balanced. Aware. If you want to look into that, what that is for you, you can book a private reading with me. All my information is down in the box below. You can do a recorded reading where I just pull the cards for you, or we can do a one-on-one like this and we can really dig deep into it. But either way, you have a real opportunity here in this month to clear through mental programming and the reason why you hold on to other people's judgment as your own. Okay? Love you guys.